If you were anything like me and are just thinking, here we go again, all over again, then you have a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Thanks for hanging out. I know we didn't have a show yesterday, but that was because of all of the, I don't know, historic nonsense going on. And I had, I have another show where we talk about those types of things. But I'm glad to be back, glad to have you here, and we're just going to be moving and shaking. I have Ozzy running around the studio, so that's going to be interesting as well. I gave him a bone before we started, and apparently the bone is already gone. He's done with it. Great. Yeah, that would occupy him for a little while, but apparently it won't. A couple of emails that I got, and believe it or not, I do, Rhonda, reply to the emails occasionally, check my emails, about the drink that I talked about. I don't know if it was on this show or on in other news, but I've got a few questions about the drink that I was excited about when I was cutting IPAs, cutting beer from my diet, or the drinking of several beers from my diet, and my go-to when it comes to hunting and fishing when I need to have, I don't know, sobriety. So when I want to have a nice drink during lunch, during anything, during a little break, a pack out, whatever it is, I want to stay clear-minded, obviously, because I have firearms involved. So I found this, and I'm going to show you what it is. And Brendan, in case you missed it, this is what it is. It's called hop tea. It's called hop tea from Hoplark, and they have all different kinds of teas brewed with different kinds of hops. There is 0 calories, there's 0 sugar, and there's 0 alcohol in these things, and it tastes like you're drinking an IPA. They're absolutely fantastic. Each and every, they must think there's a run in the West Valley of Phoenix on these things, because every Friday when I do my shopping, I order as many of these as I can, because I just like having those. And it just like, sometimes I feel guilty rolling around in the truck. Sometimes I feel guilty rolling around in the truck with one of these because it's like I have an IPA. I'm like, somebody's going to pull me over like I'm drinking and driving. Yeah, but you got to check them out. The website has a bunch of different flavors that aren't available, at least that I've seen here in the Valley in Phoenix. But I'm excited to talk to these guys because they're doing great things. This is black tea brewed with it's called the hoppy one. It is brewed with some kind of hop that I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. Okay, fine. I'll put my glasses on. Mm-hmm. Yes, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's see if this helps by any stretch. It is black tea and Cascade and Citra hops, I believe. Yeah, something to that effect. This stuff is great. This stuff is amazing. Get it. It's about the same price as a beer. So just it is what it is. Get it. Hop tea by Hoplark. Check it out. You're gonna like it. It is a game changer if you're trying to cut alcohol. Maybe it's for dry January, whatever it is, or if you're trying to, like I said, stay sober like when it comes to hunting and fishing. Great outdoor product. Absolutely. Anyway, let's get into something I saw, a headline I saw that is interesting. Hold on, see. Trying the Lagunitas hopped soda water yesterday. Friend doing dry January brought it over. I like I use hop water, not hop water. What hop splash? I believe Sierra Nevada makes that, the hop splash. I tried the Lagunitas hopped soda water. It was all right. I like that better. I think the Crown NA beer IPA is obviously Athletic's IPA. Athletic has a fantastic non-alcoholic IPA, and let's see here, Sierra Nevada makes a fantastic NA IPA as well. What do you expect? Sierra Nevada, they know what the hell they're doing. Yeah. So, and then one more thing about this versus just having like an NA beer with you when you're out in the field, when you're hunting or fishing. One of the big benefits of this, it doesn't make you feel all like you just had a beer. Yeah. And it's tea. It's uplifting. It is. If you like IPAs, I guess it's good. I'm not a fan of IPAs. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. Last time I went really just stopped drinking IPAs, kind of a tolerance break. I think I had a Dragoon from Tucson, a Dragoon IPA coming back in, and I was like, damn. Woo! Oh, my tongue was getting split in half. Anyway, let's get to this. One of the craziest headlines. I love this in today's political world. And we're going to talk a little bit of politics today because we have HSUS back in the fold here in Arizona. But let's start with this. This is a I'm going to try to scare you kind of headline. This is a, this is crazy that this is happening. LGBTQ flocking to gun ranges because of Trump's inauguration. Okay, cool. I don't know why that tries to, the way they're trying to scare us with that. What is that? Who cares? Awesome. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. An entire demographic of people that didn't really understand, or at least stereotypically didn't understand the benefits of the Second Amendment and how awesome the Second Amendment is, and now actually going and enjoying firearms. Maybe this group has had a firearm in their nightstand for a year or two, and now they're finally taking it off and say, I better learn how to shoot this thing. I mean, the premise of it is misguided, as if there's going to be some sort of LGBTQ political roundup going on, or that they're going to be attacked because of their sexuality somehow. But they need to be able, just as a normal American, be able to defend themselves and maybe participate in shooting sports. So that's fantastic. If this hysteria that's been brought up can bring more people into the Second Amendment fold, I'm all about it. I'm all about 100% all about it. I don't care the reasoning unless it's moita that you want to purchase a firearm in the United States of America and practice your Second Amendment right. I am for it. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you pray to. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care who you sleep with. Don't care. Don't care. Unless you're sleeping with people that are underage, and then I think I have different views on what firearms should be used for at that point. We'll leave it at that. But I'm just loving these headlines, these scare tactic headlines, these are clickbait headlines. And we're going to get into a lot of those in the next show as well on Into the News today. These scare tactic headlines, and it's just fantastical is what it is. Okay, so let's get to the meat and potatoes of really what is going on in Arizona after we talk about what's going on in Wyoming. Wyoming, I thought we were good. Like, Wyoming, you okay over there? Is everybody good? Because apparently state legislators in Wyoming realize that the outdoor sports are a pretty good revenue generator. Now, again, and I realize, right, exactly, Brendan, about that last story we just talked about. Welcome to the team, folks. Come on in. Come on, water's great. Come on in. We're having a great time in here. We're having an awesome time. We love us some pew-pew. Well, let's get to Wyoming, where they realize that a lot of people like to hunt, a lot of people like to fish, and because it's a government agency in Wyoming, apparently their Department of Conservation is run poorly fiscally because they're running out of dough. Now, that's the reason we run out of dough a lot here in and not run out of dough, but there's things that Arizona Game and Fish Department cannot fund on their own. Like if they have dignitaries in from other like heads of conservation departments in for lunch, they can't buy lunch. How dumb is that? So we as Wildlife for Tomorrow, we fund lunch. Okay, we are the fundraising arm, the 501c3 fundraising arm for your Arizona Game and Fish Department. Now, Wyoming, I don't know if they have a Wildlife for Tomorrow-esque group, but apparently their shortfall on cash, they are going to stick to the hunters. God, I hate this. This is so stupid. Wyoming, Wyoming set to quadruple hunting license application fees. God, that's smart. Think about that. So if I am, I went hunting as a kid. I live here in Wyoming now, and now I got kids. I think, getting in the outdoors would be a great time. I'd love to get hunting and fishing again. I'm sorry, how much does this cost? I'm sorry, what? An increase in license fees and tag fees is cutting off your arm to save your hand. It is the dumbest thing I have heard. Game and Fish, your Arizona Game and Fish Department right here in Arizona, saw a boom in youth hunting and fishing licenses when they cut the fee. Two big moves they did. Fantastic moves. First, if you're under 18, you want a hunt fish combo license, guess how much it is, gang? Cinco Dolores to our pals from the South. $5. That's it. $5 gets you in. $5, you are in and you are hunting. $5. And they made it for a full year instead of a calendar year. So it used to be if you wanted a 2025 hunting license, you would have to pay if it was March or April or June. You would have to pay that whole year, but then you have to buy a new one in 2026 on January 1st. Didn't like that. They changed that program. It's now for 365 days from when you buy it. Actually, you have the option too. If you want to buy one, but you're not going to go hunting for a few weeks, you can buy it now and have it start on the day that you go hunting. How cool is that? Can I help you, Mr. Oz? Yeah. But anyway, how cool is that? But this is a absolute, this is an atrocious move. There are so many other ways that you can raise money than to stick it to the actual people that are already funding your department. House Bill 2, introduced on January 2nd, would affect both resident and non-resident hunters. Supporters of the proposed fee hike, which will go into effect in July, says it could help make up for the budget shortfalls and allow for the Wyoming Game and Fish Department to invest more money into wildlife conservation. Isn't that sweet? Invest more money into wildlife conservation. Y'all, that's what they do. Invest more money into it. That's their only job. Okay. Wildlife conservation. Let's see here. The current application fee is $5 per resident, $15 for non-residents. It's now going to go up to $20.75. That's just the application fee, guys. That's the application fee. For a big tag here, it's $13. It's been $13 for a hot damn minute. And to pass this kind of funding on to us as outdoorsmen who already, thank you very much, completely fund conservation in this nation, thanks to the Pittman-Robertson Act, call them P&R funds. We pay 11% excise tax above state and federal tax. We pay 11% on top of that to fund all of this. And now you're going to want to raise your application fees. You're going to quadruple them. I think that it is just short-sighted because we're dealing with state legislators. We're dealing with politicians. I think it's short-sighted. But I think that there's also a nefarious, in my view, and we'll get to HSUS here in Arizona in a moment here. I think there's a nefarious bent to it, as if you quadruple the price to play essentially, then less people will do it. And if you're one of the bleeding hearts that want to eradicate hunting and fishing in your state, this is a damn good way to start. Start pricing people out of the market, especially in this economy. For $5, that's a no-brainer. Hell yeah, I want to put in for 3 or 4 things. If it's now 15, 20, 20 is what it is, $20. I'm like, If Game and Fish here, 20, I'm like, $20. I don't know. 13 sounds manageable. $20, I'm like, not liking that at all. I don't like sticking it to the people that then raise your entry fees to certain parks or talk to your state legislators about what do they call it with the grocery tax in Arizona, the one penny tax, which is a 1% tax increase, but they call it 1 penny. It sounds a lot easier. So just do that. And budget shortfalls, I want to see your budget. I do. I really don't care to see Wyoming's budget, but you know this. If Arizona Game and Fish did the same thing, I want to see your budget. I want to see. You want to talk about shortfalls? Listen, okay, I can find some money. I can definitely find some money. Okay, and I think Arizona Game and Fish is the crown jewel of conservation departments in this nation. Arizona, all the other departments look to Arizona like, what's up? You guys got it going on over here. But if they start asking for more money, I'm like, yeah. But I mean, it's evidenced by the decrease in fees for youth hunting here in Arizona. And what spurred that on is at the time, and this was years ago, and I think it's changed. I think it's changed a little bit. I think it's gotten better, a skosh better. Is that there was a time where there was the average age of a license holder in the state of Arizona increased 1 year every year. So that meant that all the hunters and anglers are getting older and then eventually leaving the system, if you know what I'm saying. It's a nice way to put that, leaving the system. And no backfill. There were no younger people buying. So they said, okay, youth licenses are $5 and turn that around, spun that 180. But that's what we do here, and that's what we like to talk about is the North American model. It's kind of an example of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's no need to fix it. If we keep jacking with the North American model of wildlife conservation, we're not going to have conservation, at least as we know it. Oh man, anybody seen the price of beef at the grocery store? Hell, it's time to go out and get our own. You know what I'm saying? But don't bring a dog. Uh-oh. They're back. That's right. The crazy concert. Well, not even. The animal rights groups are back, and they're coming to Arizona right after getting their tuchuses beat in Colorado. They're about to get their tuchuses beat right here in the state of Arizona as well. Anti-hunting groups seek to ban all hunting with dogs in Arizona. The headline says hounds. I'm like, how Midwest is this article? Natalie thinks. Natalie, no one says hounds. So you know. She's the author of this article. This is just from a few days ago. A recent petition would ban lion, this is mountain lion, bear, rabbit, and squirrel hunting with dogs in the state of Arizona. Yeah, this is all under the guise. They filed the petition to your Arizona Game and Fish Commission, which is cool because I'm going to get to talk to two of the commissioners tonight. And they love this stuff. Under the guise of protecting endangered species like jaguars, wolves, and ocelots. We don't hunt them. Oh, okay. So these people are just at the 17-page petition from the Center for Biological Diversity, and support from the Mountain Lion Foundation and Sierra Club, shocker, seeks to end hunting with dogs in Arizona for species like mountain lions, bears, bobcat, foxes, and other wildlife. The and other wildlife is where we get into a problem there. This particular petition excludes upland birds and duck dogs, okay? Especially targets rabbit and squirrel hunting with dogs. This is from the petition. You guys are going to love this. It's fantastic. Packs of hunting dogs let loose on public lands cause significant harm to native ecosystems and wildlife. Their prohibition in Arizona is long overdue. Bless your heart. That's so cute. Obviously, Arizona Game and Fish Department is not commenting on this at all. The petition will likely be resubmitted in the coming months if they get it. Let me see here. All right, let's see. Immediately provide comment on the practice of hunting with hounds. Again, she says, sweetie, it's dogs. An agency spokesman did note that the petition failed to be considered for a commission meeting agenda on a technicality. The CBD sought to change two rules in Arizona hunting regulations. Protocols requires a separate petition for each. So okay, so they're snagged right now. Okay, let's see who else came in here. Arizona Working Dog Alliance founder Chris Watson. Okay, of course he's obviously pro hunting with dogs. Okay, I need to take a deep breath because you guys know me and hunting dogs. So what's up, Lynn? Hunting mountain lions with a dog is probably actually several species hunting with a dog where the target game is treed, where they get up in a tree, is crucial for the success of their conservation because of the tag that I hold is a boy or a girl. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, just like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. Do you just go around the park lifting up the dino skirts? How do you know they're female? The only way I know is if I see the naughty bits. The only way I can do that, side of telling the mountain lion before I take it to roll over so I can scratch his belly, is if it is above me. Dogs take care of that for us. So we are taking the proper gender of target animal. Now, beyond that, if you have ever hunted with a dog, I would be hard pressed to ever not hunt with a dog. I don't want to hunt birds without a dog. I want Ozzy to learn how to hunt for sure. Exactly. Thank you, Brendan. Appreciate that. Life finds a way. Oh God. Then an actor who cannot act just literally plays himself in every single role he's been in. Every single role is the same character. Yeah. Sup, Grizz? So if you've never hunted behind a dog, it is one of the most magical things you could possibly see. You can possibly witness in our hunting world. The first time I hunted behind a dog, Rosie, I'm sorry, maybe I should not have mentioned his name. Somebody who has a very a quarter century long home improvement show here in the valley. We went hunting with his dogs, and he said, Cowboy, you will never hunt without a dog again after today. And he is correct. It is the most fun. It is watching these dogs just leap and bound and look for birds, look for quail, and just lock in. And you can just see every cell in their body exploding with happiness that this is what they were meant to do. It is one of the most fun things you'll ever do. I would love to have another German short hair because I lost Django, lost Boba in a divorce. I would love to have another so I could just guide. So I could just be a guide. And if I could be a guide, that's all I get to do is watch my dog run and hunt for other people all day long. Absolutely 100% all day long. It is so magical. Now, don't give me the rabbits and all this stuff and squirrel. Squirrel, same. So got to get them up in the tree. Squirrel, same gig. They are part of the sport. They are just as important as your firearm. And you have to understand, you're on their home court. You're playing an away game every single time you hunt. Coon, bear, rabbit, birds, bobcat, lynx with dogs in Maine, phenomenal. Oh, brother, I really might just roll out there. I might just get a ticket. Oh, bears apparently dangerous, as we learned at the end of last year, where a dude was killed when he was trying to get his dog off the tree and the bear fell on him. Bobcat, yeah, man, I can imagine how wonderful that is. Just what an amazing that the collars on them are so advanced. And Jim, tell me if I'm wrong in this. This is what I do understand is that if you have 5 dogs out and you've got them all on your little radar there, that you can tell which one is up, like which one is facing up. So that's the one that actually has something treed because it's looking up. Yeah. It did, Grizz, right? It did. So, yeah, that's what I thought Jim was doing. I thought he was inviting us to a little group field trip out there to have a good time with some dogs. Jim, do you have dogs? If you have hunting dogs, I just think, what kind? I want to know all about them. I love dogs so damn much. Like I say, Ozzy's just rolling around right here. I just love having a dog around me. It's just life is complete if you have a dog around you. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. We'll talk about another show. Sorry, I had another for Rhonda. I had another Princess Bride reference. Wait a minute. Paid invitations. That's fantastic. So anyway, this is going to get squashed like it always does. If it doesn't, and they sneak one past the goalie, I got to tell you, if they sneak one past the goalie, the commissioners will jump in, spring into action like they always do. If we've seen this a couple of times. We saw this with the trail cam. We've also seen this with the last time they tried to ban cat hunting, when they tried to ban any type of hunting tournament or any type of prize. The Game and Fish Department stepped in and made sure that was completely squashed. There was a preemptive squashing of the legislation. Long ago, no electronics. All right, so just the sound tells you what they're doing. No hunting dogs since the 70s. Oh, okay, got you. Oh yeah. Hey, hunting dogs are no joke, guys. They're not. It's not like you can. Oh, I just want to go get a hunting dog today. No, but apparently Ozzy is addicted to quail, so that's it's been fun to watch that. So I got to figure out how to do this. Got to figure out how to get him out there because he just wants a ball. That's all he wants. But he sees a quail, he gets excited. I don't want to take tennis balls out there when I'm hunting. Kind of like kids. It's exactly, Grizz. They are. They're need constant attention. If you get a working dog, a sporting dog or a working dog, it's a lot of work. It truly is. And the sporting class is what the German short hairs are, which I have, and then the working class, which is what we have now in Aussie, which is 52% Australian cattle dog. Those are the worker dogs. Need a job. If that dog does not have a job, that dog will lay waste to your entire house. Yes. Oh, wait, Rhonda, Grizz wants to know what the other, if you're on there. So Grizz wants to know what the other one you wanted him to watch was. So we let him know. And by the way, the other one, meaning anything she's got, get over to Rhonda's Random Thoughts on YouTube and check it out for sure. A lot of good stuff there. Yeah. So apparently there's a lot of stuff, something on William H. Bonney, which gets me really, really fired up. You have a 98-pound potato. The hell is that? What's a potato? Did you mean to say potato, Grizz? Everybody just sound off. What dogs you got? I'd love to know what dogs you got. I want to know what dogs you got. I have the same issue when not working. That's funny. Oh, Pleasant. Oh, she wanted you to watch the Pleasant Valley War, my man. And I'm not kidding. Get over to Cherry Creek Lodge. Check it out. Like if you want to stand in history, I believe it's where it's like you're standing where the last person was dropped in that. Some dude, you know the story, Rhonda. Some dude rode a horse up from what is Tempe, Arizona, all the way out to Pine to cap this dude and ride home. It's right there. A Malamute Husky. Good Lord. Woo. Good Lord. 70 pounds. Yeah. I had a boxer lab at one point named Champ, and he was like just cut like Bruce Lee. And he was 100 pounds. He's just a big, thick boy. Such a sweetheart, too. American, is that half boxer? Yeah, 98-pound potato. Got it. Half American staff. Yeah. Oh, see. There we go. Yeah. That's awesome. I love dogs, y'all. There's my dear. I have some questions for you. I have some questions. I have the best dog. He's not a hunting dog. He's a Great Dane, and he's afraid of a damn mouse. Yes. Hello, dear. Yes, that's my girl Katie. Hi, Katie. Katie, I did get your text that you sent me. I didn't really know. Do we know this person? You're gonna have to let me know because I want to use this as a story. She sent me a text. I'm gonna show maybe get if we can show it here. I did get it, honey. I did look at it. I read it, and I got to put my glasses on when I do that. Let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a dude that basically didn't get down from the blind right. There you go. With a muzzle loader and basically shot himself in the arm. So do we know this guy? If we know this guy, maybe we'll get him on there. Grizz, are you serious? Your dog is named Johnny Ringo? Oh, are you kidding me? No, it isn't. A 20-pound Sonoran jackal rat, wiener dog terrier, and lots of other things. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yes. Champ was the best dog. Yeah, see, Kate knows what's up. Champ was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But you need to let me know, sweetie, if that's somebody we know, if it's somebody we get on, or somebody I just need to tell that story because that's a pretty wild story. Oh yeah, Buttercup's already part of the show. Oh, part of the show for sure. Johnny Ringo. Grizz, seriously, is your dog's name Johnny Ringo? That's so cool. That he just said, yep. Oh, that's so rad. That is so cool. Katie, what's your Great Dane's name? I want to know everybody's dog's name too. Doc Holliday and Big Nose Kate. Big Nose Kate. Wait a second. Is that the whoa. I know that Big Nose Kate is the Arizona icon, right? Is that the Big Nose Kate? Was she the one that ran the brothels here? Yeah, I think that was it, right? Doc Holliday is pretty rad. Yeah. Okay. Johnny Ringo. That's fantastic. Anyway, so let's get it. So I will find out from Katie if that's somebody we can talk to because that is a hell of a story. But he shared his story, which is fantastic, online to say, hey, y'all just love on your people and be careful when climbing in and out of tree stands. Holy mackerel. She was Doc Holliday's lady. Okay, got it. Well, what? Something. What are you whining for, Ozzy? Because I'm talking about you? Quiet down. All right. Come here. Then come here then. Come on. Come here. Come here. Say hi to everybody then. Come on. Come up here. You can say hi. Before we go. God goodness. You would think he weighs 100 pounds. Say hello to everybody. Why are you whimpering? What are you whimpering for? Say, what's up? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got to look in this big nose Kate thing. Yeah. Okay, Oz, get out of here. Yeah. Attention, ho. Look at you. Now he's coming up here like he wants to hang out. Look at this. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow right here on the Go Show. Celebrating all things outdoors. It's a beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. A couple fun things to talk about tomorrow. Can't wait to see you then. And we'll check you out Ion here in just about a half hour. See you then.